When was the last time you visited a hill station anywhere in the country and wished that you could have a home of your own in the majestic greens with spectacular views and clean air? So starved are all of us of a basic connect with nature, living at a frenzied pace in the concrete cities, that a hill station visit leaves us yearning and dreaming for a perfect little getaway home. So tighten your seatbelt today as we take you to different parts of the countries, from the Himanchals to the Nilgiris, and navigate you through buying a property in the hills, and also debate out the environmental concerns of creating humongous hill cities. My panel today, Amit Dhingra, founder and owner of AKD Group, which helps a lot of buyers who do want to own properties in the hills, find a place in the hills. Mr. Dhingra, thanks very much for being here. I also have with me Tanmay Tathagat. He's Chief Executive of EDS Global, who will, of course, bring in the perspective of environment and whether we should morally be wanting a home in the hills or give up on that dream. Sameer Jasuja, founder and CEO of Prop Equity. Sameer, I'm sure, has his own insights on this debate as well. In the Mumbai studio, Santosh Naik, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Disha Direct, to get you also a perspective of what's happening below the Vindhyas and the hills there. Santosh, thanks very much for joining us on this discussion. A little later on the show, we'll also be joined by Jimmy Mistry, Chairman and Managing Director of Della Technica, one of the developers who are building in Lonavla, pardon me. Okay, I'm going to start with some interesting data because data actually reveals a lot. Picking a property in the hills, Makaan.com has done an interesting survey. They say 37% of majority of surveyors have expressed that buying a house in the hills was clearly for self-use, be it for now or for the future. It really wasn't an investment. Another 29% want to look at such options as holiday destinations or weekend getaways, and only 21% want to buy real estate in the hilly areas as a probable investment option. The remaining 14% made up of those who want to beat the city life and plan to settle post-retirement in these areas. So still a small minority, actually 14%, who want to settle in the hills. For most of the people, otherwise is either lifestyle, owning a home there, or just a getaway. Majority, 56% respondents want to buy a house under 20 lakh rupees. So the ticket size still remains, nobody is willing to put out that big of money or huge amounts there. 30% prefer options that cost between 20 to 40 lakh rupees. Only 9% survey takers were looking for locations that came at a price tag of over 40 lakhs. And if you look at 60 lakh tags, well, that's only 6% who said they would be willing to buy a hill property at that expensive a price tag. Final figure, very interesting one, 38% of national respondents want to own bungalows in the hills. I think that's expected. But those who want to owning an apartment far bigger than probably owning an independent bungalow, 31% did show their inclination towards an apartment. So buying a home in the hills, what do you think? I mean, are you seeing a clear trend towards more and more people wanting to own because you are helping them find places?
Yeah, number of such inquiries where people express, and normally how it happens, we come to know about a project, we share it with people who are in our database or people who with whom we had been interacting in the past, and the number of inquiries it is generating now these days is much more than what it used to be earlier.
When you say much more, I mean, is there a kind of sense we can get? Has it moved from the rich wanting to own a place to now, let's say, the upper income or even the middle income India wanting to buy places?
My observation is that earlier it was only riches, but now from corporate world we are receiving a lot of inquiries.
So a lot of
bankers,
professionals who want to beat the rat race and go and live in the hills,
Not
right?
rat race, but yes, for sure, with whatever economic growth India is experiencing, and people have spare money, and obviously it's a lifestyle statement. So there is a desire to have. In fact, I am no exception. I also wish to have a home there, but for sure not going to permanently settle there.
Santosh, I'm going to come to you now. Give me a sense in terms of, south of the Vindhyas, from Mumbai city, a lot of professionals looking to buy in areas like Lonavla and maybe go down, probably further down Coorg. And what kind of ticket size would they prefer?
See, last 9 years we are into this business of marketing this lifestyle homes, and the trend in Mumbai and Pune is more and more people are preferring to have a, say, bungalow or their villa in hill stations like Khandala, Lonavala. Then we have hill station in Mahabaleshwar, Panchgani, and there are new emerging hill station on Mumbai-Nasik highway like Kasara and Igatpuri. The typical unit size is, say, the Lonavala and Khandala is around 1 crore and above. There is nothing available below 1 crore. So that's why the only rich people could afford in Lonavala and Khandala. But this new hill station like Kasara, Igatpuri, there the price segment is around, say, 30 to 50 lakhs. So middle class and upper middle class preferring a new emerging hill stations like Kasara and Igatpuri, and the people, rich people who could afford a 1 crore and above, they are going towards Mahabaleshwar, Panchgani, Lonavala and Khandala. But there is a huge surge. I see few years back when we started this, hardly say few hundred people were coming towards it, but I think the Mumbai market today is around 2 lakh units for these homes. This is our research shows.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.